I got with me today. And man, I'm excited about who I got with me today. All the way from South Carolina, Kakalaki, the Townsends. Robert and Crystal, welcome to
Yeah.
VRP. How are you guys?
Good,
Hey,
good.
thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
excited.
Yes, me too, man. I appreciate you guys for being available. Um, a couple weeks ago, shout out to JP Williams. That's my dog. He shared a live that you guys were doing on vulnerability. And that was currently where my mindset was at, was vulnerability. I was thinking about vulnerability, processing vulnerability. And, you know, it spoke to me because I feel like that's how I seen a lot of my thinking change, is becoming more vulnerable. And so I appreciate you guys for creating the platform Transparent with the Townsends. Y'all, if y'all get a chance, man, go to Facebook, go into your search bar and type in Transparent with the Townsends. They are so authentic about delivering a message that I feel like they believe that they're called to do. And I believe they're called to deliver a message and being transparent about real life issues, real life practical situations. And so I appreciate you, Robert and Crystal, for allowing the Holy Spirit, the Spirit, whatever your religious background beliefs are, to move you in a direction to shifting the culture and sharing a new way of thinking. So thank y'all. Thank you, JP, for sharing that live with me. It's been a blessing. So I appreciate y'all for coming on.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Shout
mean,
out to JP.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to JP. So listen, I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Where are you from? What do you do for work? And let's have some fun with this. What's your favorite food?
Ooh. I want to start with the food first. Okay. Well, I'm Crystal Townsend, and this is
Robert Townsend. Yes.
Yes, I'm Transparent with the Townsends.
Mm-hmm.
We're just so happy to be here. What a fun time. I really love
Yeah.
that your platform is about being vulnerable, just because it's so needed. Like, we just don't do this enough in our community. So
Yes.
shout out to you for that.
I appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
creating that.
So what? We've been married going on 6 years now.
Wow, nice.
I guess you could say, is that newlywed? Not newlywed, but like compared to some people who've been married for a long period of time, I guess we still feel young.
No, listen, marriage is like dog years. So you guys have been married for 10, 15 years.
Yeah. It kind of feels like that.
It does feel like forever.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, I feel like I've known you for a while.
Yes.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So we've known each other, 10 years? Almost?
Oh, yeah, we met in 2015. No, we met in 2016. So what's that? I'm not good with fast math, so I'll let you do that math.
It's like 8.
Yeah, I mean, there's
8 years.
8
years?
Yeah, 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
feels like longer.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, man. It always feels like it's longer in marriage. Where y'all from? We spoke briefly, but I want to, you guys to be relatable for people that might be from the same city.
Yeah, we're from Charleston.
Hey.
South Carolina.
Okay. And, but originally, Crystal, you're from Florida.
Yes. So I'm originally from Miami area, Fort Lauderdale area. Yes.
Yeah. And
very
so
south.
What about that favorite food?
Ooh. Right now, my favorite food changes a lot, but my favorite food is Brussels sprouts. I know that's weird.
She be killing that.
Wow.
But oh my gosh. Have you tried Brussels sprouts?
Oh yeah. That usually gives me that
you should
stanky
try some
booty.
fried Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. That and broccoli. I don't mean to TMI, but
hey, I mean,
it's good for the gut though. Right. Yeah.
It is. It's good.
Yeah. What about you, Robert?
I would say right now, probably have to be. That's a hard one. I'll be killing with them. I think I like the spring rolls.
Oh, spring rolls, veggie rolls.
Yeah.
We're formerly vegan, so
okay.
We still do a lot of plant-based eating. We don't really we eat seafood now,
Mushroom.
but mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
like,
love mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms are
Yeah.
bomb. I love mushrooms. So from Florida, Crystal and Robert's from South Kakalaki. Do y'all still call it Kakalaki? Yeah,
we don't,
South
but I mean,
Carolina,
some
South
people do.
Kakalaki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys out in South Carolina, man, I've never been out there. I bet it's beautiful. Do y'all have any fun like hobbies or things that y'all do together? Kind of on your free time.
I think we like parks. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot
Okay.
of parks.
Nice.
We like picnics, although we haven't, well, because it's winter,
Oh,
so it's been
okay.
cold. So we
Yeah.
haven't necessarily gone, but I'm definitely excited to go back to the
I was about to
beach.
say walk on the beach. Yep, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, to the beach. But when it warms up, it's been a little chilly, but yeah. When it warms up, I'm heading back to the beach. The beach is my spot. I love the
Yeah.
beach.
I think one of our
Yeah.
favorite activities that we do together is just talk.
Oh yeah. Is that
Beautiful.
our
Yeah.
hobby?
What'd you
Weird.
say?
We like talking. Like what?
That's good though. I
You say we
mean,
like talking.
listen. Has that always been a thing for y'all? Because listen, man, I feel like sometimes you get so far in your relationship, like everybody's good about doing their own thing, and sometimes whenever you kind of come together to have a conversation, sometimes there might be that buffer in the way. You know what I mean? Because you're thinking about work, or you're thinking about the kids, or you're thinking about the next thing, but you're not able to spend that time together, have a conversation. So have y'all always like kind of been conversationalists with each other?
So I think in the like early on, I kind of set the stage for that as far as like early transparency, because I was definitely just kind of like this is like free space for us to kind of talk about anything, basically, no judgment. And so I think that opened the door for us to be able to have like open, honest conversations early on, and not feel free to not actually have that is he going to judge me, is she going to judge me kind of situation going on. I think the only time we've not really had good conversation or like felt good about talking to each other is during our period of going through infertility, and we both kind of shut down and kind of did not talk to each other and went through it alone until we came back together. So
yeah, for the most part, we're talkers. Like if you come to our house, you'll probably see us like sitting in the house with no TV on, just talking.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah.
So
is that would you consider that to be an introvert extrovert thing? Because people are quick to say, well, I don't like talking because I'm an introvert, right? And I guess talkers are the extroverts, but could an introvert, am I saying the word? Yeah, intro and extrovert. Can an introvert be a talkative person?
I think it's all about trust.
So hold on, because I am a severe introvert. Like I like talking to people I like and people I know
and trust.
But when it comes to people like strangers, actually I don't mind talking to strangers, but like building relationships is one of those things I'm like, I don't really. But with people I know, I will talk to you all day long. Yeah. So you can be an introvert and be talkative.
Right.
It's you just got to take more breaks.
It just looks different.
Yeah. Take more breaks. Yeah. And it does look different. It will look different. Yeah. So just to kind of set this up, we got a framework together, and we most likely won't stick to the framework until, we do want to speak and what I want to do and would like to do. And you guys, we can take this any way that we want, but I definitely want to spend some time on vulnerability and hope. And so our discussion will fall within personal growth and development. How do you guys find time for your own personal growth? Like, do you guys spend quiet time alone, individually?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
am a big Go
ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
What's that? No, I was just gonna say I'm an early morning person, so I like to get up early, literally before the sun comes up. Like I'm up. I think this morning I woke up at like 4:00 in the morning, and that's typically when I do my one-on-one time. And then he gets up a little later, or he stays up late. So we get our one-on-one alone. I go into worship early in the morning time, and that's the time that I use for myself.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about you,
for me,
Robert?
it's either I definitely spend time with God as far as like when I first wake up in the morning, and then throughout the day, I have specific moments that I've set aside. Like I usually spend my lunch in either in scripture or in prayer or worship, or I'm communicating with family. And then I have moments where I'm just kind of just I have gratitude moments, I guess you would say, where
Yeah,
I spend the moment like reflecting on what I'm doing at the time and what I have to be grateful for during that day. So yeah.
that's beautiful. Do you think those quiet times alone are essential to a strong relationship?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, like I'm a different person if I do not get my alone time
True.
because
Mm.
True.
as I said, I am an introvert, so having my alone time is very important to me. So when I
Mhm.
wake up, like for instance, if I get up early and he gets up early too, and he starts talking to me and things like that, I'm a little thrown off
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I need my alone time in the
Right.
morning.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, man.
So
My
yeah, I
wife,
think it
she's
makes a world of a difference.
yeah. My wife, she gets up early, and I think that's her alone time. And for me, driving, after I drop my kids off for like 30 minutes, I get alone time, or I'll go into the closet. I need to be more consistent. But even then, it's hard for me to take my mind off of my relationship. Do you guys think that if you spend your quiet time alone, that you should take it away from your relationship, or should you put time thinking about how you can make your relationship stronger, or is it a little bit of both will be helpful?
I'd say it's a little bit of both. I think you have to have your own personal individual growth moments and individual
Yeah.
time that you spend with God. So that way you can center yourself. But also I think you also need to spend time together with your spouse, where you guys spend
Mm.
together moments in devotion and prayer, and in worship to God. So that way you guys can not only you have your moments where you're individually seeking God, but you're seeking God together.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
as you draw near to Him together, that draws you closer to each other.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Like,
So I think for me, it's like that threefold chord.
it's like that. What?
Sure.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
Because when we first got married, it's like that threefold chord. Like when we first got married, we did like the three chord ceremony thing, where you have the
Hmm.
three colored chords that are bound together. And for me, I've always looked at it as me, her, and God together in one connected
Mm.
relationship. And so as we draw closer to Him, it just tightens our rope in our connection and our love and relationship to each other.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So for some of us that might not see the value of having God at the center of a relationship, Robert, what can you say to the importance and for you guys and people that do see God to be an important piece of relationship into y'all's relationship?
I would say that
I lost your sound, Robert. Can you hear me? I lost you guys. I lost you. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can. I can't hear you guys. Let me try to do this real quick. I completely lost your sound. Let me try to come in on the back end.
Let's see
There we go.
you
You
want
want to
to
try
start
to say
this?
something? Yeah, I can't hear you on either end. All right, so y'all